Warning! This podcast contains a sword. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the ASOTV podcast for Season 2, Episodes 5 and 6 of Galavant. What's it? Giants versus Dwarves and About Last Night. I am your host, Dom. With me, my co-host, Mike.
Hi.
Hi. My co-host... Huh?
Nothing. Sorry, go on.
My co-host, Rachel.
Hello.
Hi. And my really creepy co-host, Kim.
Hi.
Hi. Creeper. So,
Cross shock.
yeah. What'd you guys think?
These episodes were the most ridiculous in the best way.
They were as ridiculous as the pirate episode last year.
They're more ridiculous than the
More
pirate
ridiculous,
episode.
yeah. But I mean, the pirate
yeah,
episode was like the first truly ridiculous episode of last season.
Right.
This was the first truly ridiculous episode of this season.
Yeah.
And I think they line up, actually, episode 5.
Yeah. I feel like episode 6 was the better of the two. I laughed a lot more. Yeah. Laughed a lot more in episode 6, but episode 5 definitely had its moments, like Richard with the dragon.
The dragon.
I traded it for a dragon. And I'm all expecting last week, like, okay, he's going to actually have a dragon. I wonder how bad this can go.
Right.
Technically, it is a dragon.
It is technically
dragon.
It's a bearded
dragon. Technically.
Technically. But they keep calling it an iguana.
Right. Because it
Yeah.
looks like an
it's
iguana.
It's not an iguana.
It looks like one.
Iguanas
I know it's
look
not.
so different.
God, it does look nothing like an iguana.
Iguanas are, yeah.
A green.
One, they're
And
much
they're
bigger.
skinny.
Yes, iguanas are much, much bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
many.
Yeah, so the giants and the dwarves, definitely not what I was expecting.
They're very short giants.
And very
Yeah.
tall dwarves.
And
I mean, at first
very
it's like,
tall
oh,
dwarves.
they're big, they're big, oh,
I
it's
knew
cool.
something
They
like
made
this
it
was going to happen.
I had no clue, but when they were doing the shots of the giants and like it's very low camera angles or whatever, I was like, these are really cheesy camera angles. Like I'm thinking to myself the whole time.
I'm thinking to
I knew
myself,
something like this.
they're
I
probably
had
going to
it.
only be like basketball player tall and not like, giant giants.
Sorry, the only thing, my first thought was, shot of that, it's Frost, oh my god! That was my only reaction.
Mm-hmm.
All I know
Sorry.
is that both of them, both the dwarves and the giants, they were very overly dramatic about things. Everything was just like,
Yeah.
They're making up for their non-existent shortness.
I guess so. I mean, they tell, they could like say, oh, he went to the bathroom, but no, they would like be like telling this long story. I could just see it.
He took a trip into the woods to eat privy.
I know, right? It's like, just went to the John, dude.
But it was funny because Galavant and King Richard, they had an argument. It was over the iguana, and they like go and separate, and that's when Galavant finds the giants, and then unbeknownst to us, Richard finds the dwarves, and they meet on the battlefield.
Like, you
And
guys are the same height.
I was just like, are you kidding me?
With
Yeah,
this
what are you
awesome
doing?
singing
I'm
scene.
fixing the bridge! All this argument over a bridge. They built it slightly too high and the dwarves built it slightly too low. And it just didn't quite meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It was so funny that all she did was like smack something and it went, oh, it's fixed, bitches, you guys are stupid.
I love when they turn around to walk away. He's like, what was the guy's name? Jeff or what? You're a giant. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's so many good bits with that, and it's like in the
I'm a
middle of them
giant.
fighting, they're like, wait, which one of us are giants? Raise your hand. And then Galavant's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
shirts and skins.
They start hitting each other. He's like, why are you hitting me? I'm a dwarf. Oh, sorry.
It was absolutely great. It was genius. I loved it. Like I was legitimately expecting actual giants and actual dwarves based on our description from what we were reading yesterday, or not yesterday, but last week. And
I just had a feeling that it was going to end up like this.
I should have had a feeling.
I just had a feeling
we were just thinking that, I'm like, it's going to be normal, and then, it didn't.
I should know better by now with this show, that nothing is normal.
Really should know better.
You know, the Enchanted Forest is a gay bar. You know, like...
The forest of coincidence.
I'm more into the forest of coincidence.
Forest of Coincidence was great, but
Coincidence.
that was the second episode, so we'll get to that in a little bit.
Right.
But so the other scene that I really liked here was Gareth and Madalena, right? So Gareth is like madly in love. He's like all this, so he starts talking to Sid, and Sid like about the bro code, right? And they sit down and have this like talk, and then Gareth just turns around like the bro code doesn't exist.
Yeah, most guys do that.
Tells her everything.
Spills the beans. Like, I just told her a little bit. Okay, and I told her everything. And it's whatever she says, like, alright, I made some stuff up.
That's the one that got me. Because I totally expected Gareth to do that, but then when he goes, yeah, and then I may have just made some stuff up too. I was just like, okay, that one I started laughing at. So, it's great. I know people that are like that.
It's
and
so close to true life.
Oh, that will say everything that you said.
Oh, I know people that are like that, and I know exactly who I can talk to and who I can't. Because if I tell somebody not to say something, and then they say something, they go run and tell someone. No, you can't do that.
And I love Gareth just tells Sid, it's like, dude, I think you should run.
Now.
So that leaves Sid off as a wanted man, and he goes into hiding. At the end of the episode. But then, meanwhile, over in Horentia, is that
Hortensia.
Yeah, Hortensia, Valencia. It's whatever.
The names are clear.
Yeah.
Silly.
We see Isabella. She gets to meet what was the other princess's name?
Princess Jubilee.
Yeah,
Jubilee.
Princess Jubilee. That's right.
I looked her up, and she's a fairly famous British actress. She's won a lot of awards, but she hasn't done anything over here yet.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I don't know, that whole dance number, that was great. I love that. That's probably my favorite one of the first episode. The dwarves one, the giants and the dwarves were really good too. So I don't know, it's a coin toss between those two songs for me. But this is where Isabella's crown finally breaks, and she loses the spell that's on her. So she seeks vengeance on the wedding planner.
Poor Wormwood. Huh?
Yeah, poor Wormwood.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh no. I have to still I find it hilarious funny that when he was walking out, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put your head on a spike, but don't forget to do this." It's like, wait a minute.
Don't forget to do this.
Don't forget to tip the waiters.
Tip the waiters. They work so hard. Rot in hell, devil princess, or whatever he said, but something like really.
Yeah, it was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
That personality right there.
I think I mentioned. I don't know if Omi heard me or anything, but I'm just like, wow, it's just so friggin' bipolar. What the hell?
It's absolutely great.
Yeah.
And then that was really the end of the first episode there. But then we meet up with Isabella and Wormwood again later in the thing, and she says that she's gonna have her guards kill him, and he goes, well, the only thing that can defeat me is the one true sword to unite them all. And then it cuts to Richard cracking walnuts with the hilt.
And no one knows where that is.
Yeah,
no one knows where it is. Crunch.
Like a little child sitting there.
And it kind of was like, you notice it had like a green tint going on during that scene where he's
yeah.
I just love, I could still have them cut off your arms. Can she do that? Can that be done? Wow, okay. I hadn't thought about that.
That's not killing you. That's just you losing pieces.
Right. But the start of the second episode opens up with the best musical number, I think, of the whole season so far. Today We Rise with Sid and getting the town together to storm the castle because they want to turn him in to collect the bounty, but he's like, you're not going to get the bounty. Like, do you not understand how these people work?
6 gold can get you a new wife.
Yes, for 6 gold pieces, you could buy a new wife.
A farm?
You could buy
or
a farm or a woman.
One of the two,
Apparently
not both.
So apparently a woman is worth... Okay, so we have a currency exchange here. A wife is worth the same amount as a farm. Interesting conversion.
And the one guy chose the farm and then changed his mind.
Yes, he's like, I can get a new farm. Like, I can get a new farm. I can get a new wife. Screw the farm. I want a new wife.
He's like, I don't like the one I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's right. They would never probably get him.
No, but that song was absolutely brilliant. Like, Sid convinces the whole town, to storm the castle gates and then start singing his song, and then one by one they're dropping off like flies.
Well, he's telling about them how they're going to poke their eyes out tomorrow, but today they're going to ride.
He was very what's the word?
Counterproductive.
Well, yeah, that's too.
Counterproductive works. I don't know. He's a motivational and then demotivational speaker.
I mean, the funniest part of that whole number
he
was when he said something about how they're gonna piss and crap themselves, and he was like doing the thrust and then the butt bump, like as he was saying. Oh my god, I laughed so hard at that. So hard. It's great. It's absolutely great. But then like Sid flees from that, and that's when he ends up into the Forest of Coincidence. And
the most ridiculous forest ever.
That is the best forest ever. I wish I was in that forest right now.
But it is like the most, in my opinion, the most epic way to move the plot forward in 2 minutes instead of 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
look,
here's the Forest
cart.
of Coincidence. Here's everything that you need right now.
Oh,
yeah,
here's
free
a
cart.
free cart.
Ah, we have to walk to see Galavant. 5 days walk away. I wish I had a horse. Oh, there's a horse
for sale. Horse
I don't
for
have
sale.
any money. Oh, I don't need any money. I need a size 7 shoes.
I need slightly used size 7 shoes. I'm a size 7 and I have extra. Oh my god. Horse, get you in a 5 days walk in 1 night.
Oh my god.
Best forest ever.
Ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
If I'd be in that forest, I'd be like, damn, I wish I won the Powerball. And then like the winning Powerball ticket would drop out of the sky.
Right?
Yeah, and then Sid rides off like, stay away from Valencia. The king and queen are war-minded lunatics or something. War-minded psychopaths. I forget the term, but...
Monsters and... oh, God.
Yeah, and
war-minded lunatics.
Wormwood is just like, What
I need right now.
Evil plan. So, he runs off, goes to talk to Richard and Madalena, and it's perfect because it's Garrett's birthday.
Oh, God.
Right. And
surprise party, and he kills 2 or 3 of the guests.
All he wants for his birthday is a new scar.
Okay, are we just going to jump over the fact that he holds up the can, holds up the crystal bowl, and she goes, it's for nuts. He goes, that's not going to hold it.
He's like, they won't fit.
If she wouldn't point it out, I was going to.
I know, it's great. It's like, hold up the bowl, just like, it's for nuts. It's not going to fit. Not going to fit, love.
She goes,
wow.
For the guests to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was brilliant. I love Gareth. He's got a... Yeah.
I mean, he wanted his birthday scar, and now, thanks to Wormwood, he gets an all-out war. It's just what he wanted.
Unprovoked war.
An unprovoked war, yeah.
But I do love when they went to the bar. And no one would look at him. And then when he called your mom a hussy. She is. My mom's a hussy. My father's a hussy. Everybody's just like,
everybody's a hussy.
And she like comes around the corner, so he's like, I am, sir.
I am, sir. My mother sells herself too.
I love the fact that the one guy says, my father's a hussy. And I was just, I died. I was like, your father's a hussy.
This whole episode was great. It was amazing.
Like I said, it was the most ridiculous in the most amazing way.
Right. And then, we see Galavant, Richard, and Bobby going off through the woods. They've been so hungry that they ate a hobbit, or they ate some hobbits.
A family of hobbits.
A family of hobbits.
Family of hobbits. And they want to eat Richard's dragon.
Yeah.
Succulent. It's a succulent, meaty iguana.
Eat all the hobbitses.
Poor Bilbo.
Yeah.
But upon walking through the forest, they discover Sir Arnold Galavant, his house.
Who I am very, very sad is not being played by Sir Anthony Head.
Yeah, Sir Anthony Head. What I don't remember now in season 1. I remember him being there, but I don't remember was it a long time ago flashback or was it like recent?
Yeah, you know what? No,
when Galavant was a kid.
It was a long time ago flashback, like when
Yeah.
Galavant was like 10 or something like that.
Right. So I could give it some
They
room.
stole
Like
my
if they
chainmail.
continue to do, the two different characters for present day and flashbacks, then I'm completely fine with that. Especially since it's been how old is Galavant? Galavant, I think he's in his 30s that they said. I don't remember now.
I don't remember.
It was season 1. It's been a long time since they mentioned it. I remember it was when him and Sid were in the bar, like having a chat. They were talking about his age or something like that. Like when he said he was all washed up. So I think that was like even the first episode, maybe season 1. But we come across Galavant's father. What'd you guys think of him?
He's an oddball. I mean,
He's trying to make up. He's overcompensating.
Sewing of tapestries.
So
it makes sense.
for missing Galavant's childhood.
Which, yeah, this whole time Galavant is giving this whole story about how he's a terrible, evil, just a complete dick and a terrible father and all that other stuff. And then he runs a school. What is it? A sword fighting club or a sword, school for at-risk and underprivileged youths.
Or he could just be that creepy guy that has all the kids.
There is that.
The creepy guy that has all the children at his house.
You gotta turn it that direction.
And shares his son's underwear with all of them.
I know.
Yes.
I was
That
like,
one's
seriously?
And his chainmail and everything.
And his favorite cap. So, yeah.
Can we play Toss the Cabbage?
You want to go throw around the play? Yeah, toss the cabbage or throw about the cabbage. Cabbage.
Oh god, I'm like
This cabbage is spent. Let me go get another one.
I know.
But in the meantime, Sid rides up on his wonderful horse, thanks to the force of coincidence, and the guy when he was in the forest and he's like, where's Galavant? Oh, well, he's staying with his father, and I just happened to have found his sword. So Sid is like, Galavant, here, you want this? And he throws him his sword, like, catch.
That was after the long, awkward hug.
Yes.
Yeah, it throws him his sword, and I'm expecting like some heroic catch with like the light shining, and then Richard gets into a fist fight with a bunch of kids.
He turns.
Galavant, look out!
Yeah.
He just starts beating the crap out of these kids.
And next thing we
they're
know,
children.
Galavant turns around and he's got his sword stuck straight through his chest. It's not even like barely in his chest. It's like all the way through.
Yeah,
That had been some throw.
just like
Yeah.
I've had worse.
Wow, Sid. Wow.
Gravity.
This
You
is
should
the
play
face. Like
baseball.
I've had worse. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
So what is
Reminds me of Men in Tights. Like
Yeah.
rammed through the chest. The sheriff is like, oh, it's not so bad. Turns around, sees it at his back. Oh, I was wrong.
So what does this mean for Galavant?
Oh, we don't know. He's gonna be okay.
You think so?
We know there's like some kind of magic in this, universe, so he'll be fine in some way. Because otherwise, I'd say he's dead as a doornail.
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely magic. We've seen it.
I mean, we're talking stab through the chest, center of mass.
Well, then also, Richard has that sword. Who knows how? I mean, we know we've seen it glow and stuff. So
I mean,
maybe that will come into play.
We only have 2 weeks left of the show. So
Yeah. They only do 10 episodes, 2 episodes. Yeah.
And we missed the fact that Bobby pretty much said she was in love with him.
yeah, there's that.
There is
And
that.
Isabella threw her parents in the dungeon, and when they came out, he had mold in his tuchus.
I molded my tuchus.
Yeah.
Or the fact that
I'm sorry, he said that the way he said, because he said it in such a straight face.
I molded my tuchus.
Yeah, it was. Oh,
And the one other thing we forgot to mention
he
is
looked
that
so bad. We were in the dungeon.
yeah, we were in the dungeon. In order to break her marriage contract, she had two choices: either death or give the kid her bra.
He can show his friends.
Yeah.
I could show my friends.
This show, I love it. I love every second of it. The first couple ones were slow, right? That's how the show is. And then you get here, we're at the halfway mark, and this was fucking hilarious. It's just gonna get better from here on out.
Hopefully.
So, you guys have anything else for these 2 episodes?
I'm good.
No?
No.
Next week, we have 2 episodes, Love and Death and Do the Do. Do the Do? Do the Do?
The do.
Do the Do.
Do the doo-doo?
So,
Do the doo-doo.
no, D''DEW.
I know.
So, everybody else doesn't.
Oh, good God, I just read.
So,
Please read this. I'm
Love
about
and
to
Death.
die.
Love and Death. Richard, Roberta, and Sid rush the fatally wounded Galavant to a healer named Neo of Sporin.
Neo of Sporin.
Where he's only mostly dead.
Yes. Named Neo of Sporin, who has a magic potion that could save Galavant's life. While waiting for Galavant to recover, Roberta admits she likes Richard, and they almost share a tender moment. Later, Neo produces an army for Galavant, but the soldiers turn out to be zombies.
All right, then.
Meanwhile, Madalena finally shares her true feelings with Gareth, who is shocked. As they march on Horentia, the unlikely duo make a decision about their relationship. All right, so that's the first.
Zombies. See, they're only mostly dead.
Right.
Zombies.
That's the first half. The second half, Do the Do. As the battle between Horentia and Valencia begins, Isabella and the Jester Isabella and the Jester are ready to surrender. But when Isabella hears Madalena's demands, she can't accept them. She returns to Horentia's camp and rallies the troops to fight with whatever they can find. Against Gareth's wishes, a frightened Madalena turns to Wormwood, who teaches her the evil magic of dark evil way, or the Do. Meanwhile, Richard and Roberta finally take their relationship to the next level. But as they're about to leave for battle, Roberta makes an important decision. Galavant finally figures out how to motivate his zombie army while Sid runs away. So, it's going to be just as ridiculous as this week.
Galavant to a healer named Neo of Sporin.
Neo of Sporin.
I read that. I took all of my composure.
Who apparently controls zombies.
If they do like a Princess Bride type with him, I am gonna die.
It'll be great.
I'm just gonna be dead. I'm gonna have to pause it and just go back to it later.
I can't wait.
Oh my God! If it's Billy Crystal, if it's Billy fucking Crystal, I will die. Oh my God!
So that.
Hold on. Dom, have you still not seen that movie?
Which movie?
Princess Bride.
No, I have not.
Right.
Movie is.
Mike, where can the people find you before I get murdered?
They can find me here on Twitter @Philidrin. Very disappointed in you, Dom.
Wow.
Rachel, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Twitter. Savannah17 at Bitches.
Excellent. Kim, where can the people... You're over there. Where can the people find you?
Also on Twitter at HUFFITYPUFFITY. And Dom, I can't believe you fucking haven't seen that movie. What's wrong with you?
Nikki, what were you doing down there? You should have made them watch a movie. You watch all these movies.
Dom, when we come up there for your birthday, we are watching that fucking movie.
You can find me down below, Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM, and the nastier the tweets you send me, the more likely I may watch this movie. So get on it. Till next week. Good luck with your Neosporin.
meal of Sporin.
Oh wait, you're gonna find us all on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, MySpace, and right here on YouTube and /ASOTV podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows.
Press the attack.
He's
flustered.
Inconceivable.
He's flustered. Press the attack. We have him on the run.
I feel like Sid. I must flee.
Inconceivable.